Namaskara, my dear ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Working for more than 25 years in Bosch and 10 years for different companies helped me develop various models and solutions and create doHow, a smart, lean performance system, and develop the doHow app using Zoho Creator, a low-code platform for enabling people and companies perform better. System and people behavior are the foundations of doHow. The first round of stakeholder analysis is done by everyone individually for all the people that matter in their work and life, followed by teams of 2 to 4 in the second round, wherein evidences become mandatory. The last one being the consensus round, with the teams debating and discussing before arriving at a common understanding. During each of these rounds, stakeholder context, expectation, interest, influence, strategy, and the consistency in executing the strategy for managing the stakeholder is analyzed, while adding routines or tasks for improving the execution. The first round of current reality analysis is done by everyone individually, followed by teams of 2 to 4 in the second round, wherein evidences become mandatory. The last one being the consensus round, with the teams debating and discussing before arriving at a common understanding. Career Chakras, a model developed by me on the various flows in one's work and life for a successful career, is used for individual analysis. Business Chakras, another model developed by me on the various flows in a business for sustainable, profitable growth, is used for company analysis. Apart from this, the Business Health Check, 360-degree goal discovery, radar framework, look and feel walkthrough, market canvas, market analysis, or the digitalization model may also be used. Strategy development with doHow games is an inclusive, large-scale, interactive process with every participant getting to perform an individual task with a contextual hint followed by a collective task for the teams of 2 to 4, both alternating every 10 to 15 minutes. Once the teams have identified sufficient potential strategies, the teams debate and discuss between themselves for deciding on the final strategies in consensus, while adding routines and tasks for the next steps before executing the strategies. Strategy detailing starts by identifying a change, approach, or practice for addressing the expectations from stakeholder analysis, challenges from current reality analysis, and the strategies developed. The impacted stakeholders and the necessary resources are then identified, followed by detailing the KPI or metric, along with cascading them till the action level. Strategy detailing is done by an individual or key players in a company. At this stage, the routines and tasks for everyone is identified as per their respective roles and individual goals. The rolling actual, estimate, plan, forecast, and target is again prepared by each of the KPI owners defined in the strategy detailing. Apart from planning, the key is to continually learn from the actual performance against the estimate and mandatorily make notes on the plausibility check done to make the rolling plan realistic. However, with a slight stretch as a motivator, so that confidence and trust gets built up over time with consistently fulfilling the plan. The execution planning is done by all the suppliers of the rolling plan by defining sufficient routines and tasks for getting the business processes and project full kit templates ready, along with the contribution of each of them to the rolling plan, so that the aim with the total contribution is at least 20% higher than the plan for taking care of all the unforeseen surprises and risks during execution. The process owners map and design the business process as a swim lane diagram with process steps, roles with RACIC, key success factors and key success metrics apart from identifying the improvement opportunities and defining the necessary routines and tasks for realizing the improvements. The project full kit template owners prepare the full kit checklist for monitoring the full kit fulfillment, which can only be 100%, with 99.999% obviously being of no use at all, so that the projects may be prioritized based on the actual project buffers derived from the expected completion dates of the various tasks being reported regularly by everyone. The necessary routines and tasks for realizing the improvements are also identified. During and after execution, the progress status along with the latest estimate and the expected completion date is updated by everyone for the rolling plan and full kit respectively. The progress status and the expected completion date of the assigned tasks is also reported by everyone with the checklist confirmation, evidence image upload, and an analysis of the current reality with recommendations either as text, video, or audio. The reporting is mainly for the benefit of the others in the team. The yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily steering based on the reports submitted and the scoreboards, including the necessary skip level meetings for deciding and sorting out open issues within the respective clock speeds, is done by the KPI owners for ensuring consistent performance. At the same time, slight improving trends. The problem solving can be done by everyone using guided templates by first narrowing down the problem with is not analysis, followed by preparing cause and effect diagrams for detection, occurrence, and prediction. The flow maturity model is then used to increase the maturity of all the causes identified for making them predictable. The development of the maturity is further tracked for killing the problem. Routine dialogue, the most important element of doHow, is conducted between two people, the superior typically being a listener and the subordinate, the speaker, with an optional observer. The progress and status of the assigned tasks and routines is discussed, both the outcomes and challenges validated, and recommendation provided for overcoming the challenges. Additionally, a randomly selected contextual topic is used for mutual learning with an AI-based sentiment analysis for the concluding remarks. Now that doHow has been iteratively developed over 10 years, I'm looking for experts to come on board as co-founders and take doHow to the next level. At the same time, I invite each one of you to assess your doHow maturity and get in touch with us for helping you perform better. Looking forward to hearing from you.